Hello, everyone who's listening. Hello, you.
Hello, you as well, and everybody who's listening.
How are you?
I'm good. We are on episode 9 today.
Yes.
Just mentioning it.
Casually.
Just casually mentioning the fact that we're on episode 9.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yes.
So much fun.
So much fun. I've had so much fun here. It's not like it's ending. I don't want to sound like it's ending.
No, but I feel like it's kind of fair to share with our listeners.
Yes.
And all the fans out there who have followed our little journeys, that we thought that we want to make 10 episodes, and then we want to see how we how do we like it ourselves? Are we having fun? I think we are having fun.
Yes, we are.
So we're gonna make more, but we will. Today's kind of like the last normal episode.
Yes, exactly.
Of this year.
Yes.
Where we're going to talk again a little bit of random stuff, things that have been going on. We've officially entered some of the busiest months, I think, of the year.
Yeah,
December,
definitely.
Where everybody's going crazy. So we're going to talk about what's been going on with us and some reflections there.
Yeah.
And then, do you want to share what we're gonna do for the next episode?
Yes, the next episode we're gonna do Christmas/New Year's Eve holidays edition.
Yes, oh my God.
So we're gonna get cozy, make some alcohol-free glögg or cocoa, depending on what we're feeling for that day.
Yeah.
You know, expect us to be more Christmas vibe, you know?
Yes. Where we go through, I don't know what, Santa's wish list.
Exactly.
And reflect on passing year and maybe some plans and dreams for the next one.
Exactly.
And then after that we're gonna take a little break because everybody will be out there running after the last Christmas gifts, cooking,
yes,
visiting families.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll get back in after New Year's Eve. But we'll see. We'll let you know next week next episode how it will exactly look like.
What the plan is. But,
exactly.
But yeah, today is the episode 9.
Yes.
So let's get into it.
Yes.
What's been going on?
I mean, I think last time we've mentioned that we're gonna have a busy day or busy weekend together.
Yeah.
And it happened. And I want to share. I had so much fun that day.
God,
it was
too,
such a great day. But it started off with Pilates because you guys heard it, and I've been convincing everybody I know to start Pilates, reformer Pilates. But Liga joined me in one of the classes.
It was amazing.
Wasn't it?
It was, but it burned. It burned.
It hurt. Yes. Yeah, that class was hard.
But yeah, it was an amazing start of the day.
Yeah.
I thought, actually, before I went with you, I went to some kind of like an intro class. And honestly, for everyone who is curious about reformer or Pilates, I would say go for some kind of intro.
Yeah.
Because it really helped me to be comfortable with the whole machine, like the whole reformer carriage.
Yeah.
I knew which part, what's the name of it, how to pick it up and how to put it down.
And what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think that's really important. So I did that, and that's why we had so much fun also when we met.
Yeah.
Pilates is, I know it's not it's not a new trend.
No, but it is not that like a reformer especially, is not that well known it's now popping up at least in Sweden or in Malmö.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to be hopping on that trend.
Yeah, it's really fun. At the beginning I was a bit scared, and then at the same time I was also quite confident because I train.
Yeah.
Like I go to the gym, I run. I was like, can it really be that hard? But
yeah,
all those pulsing motions, like just going like
yeah, exactly. I mean, if you haven't seen the machine, Google it. It's so fun. See somebody else work out. And you have mentioned it before, that I know it's also on my algorithm on Instagram, because, you know, that's what, I trained my algorithm well to know what I'm into. But I see so much... I don't remember this guy, but I've sent him to you many times. This Doody Woody guy. I don't remember what his name is, but I love his posts, his reel, because he always does a reel about somebody does something that is hard, and then he, as a well-trained guy, tries to do the same thing. And he went also to the Reformer Pilates, and it's also, you can see that he's really struggling through some of the things. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, my algorithm has been full of videos which is guys trying Reformer Pilates, and it's really so much fun. Because, you know, it's those big bulky guys, you know, like obviously they can lift like insane amounts of weights and stuff, but like Pilates challenges you in a different way.
Exactly.
And you can see in those videos that Pilates shakes are real. And oh boy, I was so... I've been to another class after our meeting, and honestly, like, there was a point in that training, like, where literally all my body was just shaking, like this, and you just like... And then you just like hyperventilate, you're just like... you know? But it's really good.
Yeah.
I want to continue.
Yeah.
And yes.
Yes. I convinced one.
Yes. But
my best success.
And who knows?
Conversion rate 100%.
Exactly.
Well, maybe some of the listeners has also started.
Yeah. Share with us. We want to hear your experience. Like, did it hurt? Did it burn?
Yes.
Or was it boring?
But please try it. Just at least try it. Just give it a chance and let us know what you think.
Yes, definitely, because it is really fun.
It's really fun.
And I hope that we get to go to that place.
We will. Yeah, we will.
With the...
Yes.
You know who.
We will. Yes, we will. We will, for sure.
Yes. But Pilates... Big topic
for us right now. I mean, but it's so fun. It's so fun, and it's a workout like none other. And I can feel that especially postpartum, my body has because let me just backstory, because you know, I've always done, I mean, not always, but for a long time I've done yoga, and it's really good, and it's very challenging, and you can go to different classes, and you know, different kind of find your own, I mean, the world is your oyster, find your own, you know, style that you like and what you want to do. And I felt like it was really nice. And then when we had the private personal trainer at work, that we had the circle training pass with him every Friday, and then I realized that even though I am strong in yoga, I'm not strong in other ways, because you need to train different things. And since we've started with that, I've been like, okay, but maybe now I should try something new again, because it is challenging every time you try something new. Even though you, as you say, you're well trained, you are still, you know, trying something new, and it challenges your body in a different way. And I feel like that is such a great thing. It is both physically and also mentally, because that's what I was saying to the Pilates instructor now when I was there in another studio, which is a little bit more in my neighborhood, where I said to her, you know, that what I like is that being suddenly so aware of my own limitations, of the limitations of my body, and actually see, okay, because when I'm at the gym, I feel pretty confident. When I'm out running, I feel pretty confident. And then this thing, it just put me like at the beginner's level, like just like you cannot even sit straight, you know, you're that weak. Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
But it's a really interesting, so it's also mentally a very good thing to sometimes come to something new and also see yourself as a beginner and just start from zero
But at the same time, you do it once and you're the beginner the first time. The second time around, you're more confident.
Yeah.
I've already done it. I'm not perfect. But then you already know what you can and cannot do, what you can expect of yourself.
Exactly.
And the third time, you're even better. And then the more you go, and that's the beauty of it as well.
It is really. And I hope that a year from now, we're going to be even stronger.
Definitely.
You know, like the core. I saw a really funny meme. I have to share it. Where it's like, there is this meme going on the reels about Pilates. Like, also my feed is overwhelmed by Pilates videos. So one is the guys doing it, like football teams or like boxers or some kind of really like gym bros trying the Pilates. And the second one is like girls doing Pilates, and then the caption, "I'm not engaged yet, but my core is."
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Oh,
that's really good.
I was like, good one.
Yeah, exactly.
Made me laugh.
Yeah. Or that's the one that comes up for me is a man trying the Pilates, and it says. What does it say? Me trying my wife's silly little exercise, and then the guy tries to do Pilates and fails at it miserably. That's also fun.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
yeah, it is fun. But it's also fun to see, for me at least, that now when I'm 6 months postpartum, I'm still postpartum.
Yeah.
But to feel my body be so strong already.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first class I went to couple of months ago after Liv was born. It was challenging, difficult, but now I'm like, it is difficult still, but I'm also challenging myself more with bigger weights or the extra springs and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
amazing.
Yes.
Talking about sports,
yes, tell me.
I have, after many years of not ever doing that, started running outside. It's like a new thing. I really enjoy that because firstly I have a new neighborhood, kind of like trying to find the new routes. Before that I was always running on a treadmill, also because I'm scared to run in the dark. So that hasn't changed.
Things men never have to worry about.
Yeah, it is true actually. I mean, yeah, they probably have to worry about other things, but I don't feel that safe running in the dark. And if I would want to run before work, like at 6 or 7 o'clock a.m., it's really uneasy. But I have found some kind of new routine, and now I'm running more in the afternoons or in the evenings. And even though it is dark and it is winter in Sweden, I have found my routes where it's light and where there's people, and I'm so much enjoying that. It's so cool, like to kind of do the same thing, but at the same time try like a new thing. Yeah.
Do you have your route now, or do you change it?
I'm actually one of those who needs a route, because I need to know exactly where I'm going, so I don't have to think about it. Because I run quite long distances. For me, a short one, like a fast run, it's usually like 6-7 kilometers. But then if I'm like, properly prepared and feel great and I have time, I would usually run like 10-11. And for that I need energy to think about like where I need to know exactly where I'm going,
so you don't have to waste energy on that.
And I was laughing because I think Malmö is such a tiny town. It's like during those 11 kilometers I've been like literally in every single neighborhood of this town. Like, what's going on? But it's really fun, and I hope to continue that. And I'm still training at the gym like usual. Crazy. And I'm like, it's funny how you commented on my muscles today. I was like, can you really see?
Look at those muscles. I mean, but you know, you have to give compliments when it's due. You know, a muscle gain is
it's a muscle.
It's a gain, exactly. As I always, you used to laugh at me when I always say, if it hurts, it means it's growing.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's one of my favorite sayings of yours. Actually, the way you say that.
Yeah.
The growth pain.
Yeah.
We've talked about it on this
we've talked
podcast,
about it. Yeah,
and
exactly.
we're gonna talk about it more.
many other times.
Because that never changed.
Exactly.
But yeah, we had this cool day, which we started with the
with Pilates. Then on the agenda we said bye to each other.
Yes, for a little while.
But then we met up to go to this vintage sale, which was it wasn't really our vibe this time, maybe around, but it was the first time we've been there. It was a really long queue, not that much to pick from, I felt like, and it was much smaller and much more. This time, I don't want to say anything bad, but for me at least, that time was a little bit unimpressive.
Yeah, I always saw the advertisements of these events where they have these kilo sales of vintage clothes, and I'm always like, you know, with kind of high expectations that we're going to find some kind of gems there.
Yeah.
I was maybe out for like a flannel shirt. I think they can look very cool. But didn't see much. But yeah, it was. We spent 1 hour waiting to get in, and we spent 7 minutes inside. Realized that it's not our scene at all.
Exactly.
But we catched up during that 1 hour.
Yeah, that 1 hour was good, I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had time to talk about life and stuff.
Yes.
Because it's also, because later on we met with everybody else, so it's not that much of like a private talk, it's more like a general talk to people.
So yeah, in general, I don't write this off because it was such a good talk, and like often when we meet before the podcast, we usually it's a lot about what we're going to talk about here.
Exactly. But I like, and that's, you have to be in a good mood for I think vintage. You have to have a good spot, because I remember we were in Riga last summer, and I went to a random vintage store and it had such gems, and I'm still thinking, there was one jacket and I still think about it, and I'm like, why didn't I get it? One jacket and one shirt, and I was like, I should have gotten them, and I thought, they're too expensive. It was like 70 kroner. It wasn't a lot of money, but in my mind, in my expectation, it would have been 50 euro cents. Like, I don't know why, but like in my imagination it should have been that, and I was stupid and I didn't take it, and I think about it still sometimes. And
now somebody in Riga is walking in that jacket. And
exactly.
Yeah, but it was worth trying, and that's but that was cool. So then
we did that, and then we went out with our mixed group of friends to karaoke.
Yes, but before we moved to karaoke, no, it's okay. Before we moved to karaoke, I just want to share this, and I hope that some people can relate. That we had the dinner before karaoke. It was booked for 5:30, and then we went and then the plan was to maybe go to a little pre-drinks at the nearby bar. You can say so, like maybe 5ish. But around 2:30, around 3, we were so tired.
Yeah, after Pilates. Oh my God, yes.
We were so tired. We needed coffee, and I was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna make it to 5.
Yeah.
Tell us if this is relatable, please.
But I think it's like it comes with age, and I feel like I'm like, because some people like to eat dinner at 7, 8, especially on the weekends, and for me I'm already like, I'm super hungry, I'm gonna be pissed by that time, I'm already tired, and when I'm done with dinner I just want to go home, so I need dinner at 5:30, 6. Eat dinner, and then I'm then I can still have some fun.
I agree. Like, for me, late dinners on the weekend, okay, but I must have a nap.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like a Red Bull or something.
Yeah, and a snack.
If not a snack, and it's like a snack, then protein shake for sure. I need.
I don't do protein shakes, so for me it must be a snack. But
But yeah, and then
but we also had a snack actually in the meantime, but that's a different thing.
Yes. And then we move on to the main event. Kind of one of the events.
Yes, karaoke.
Yes.
And the funny thing is that I went into, because it was one of our friends, I mean background history, story is that our friend really wanted to go there, and we were like, okay, we will support him, so let's make a fun thing out of it.
Yeah.
But the thought was, I thought we're gonna have fun, but I wasn't super excited for the karaoke. I was like, we'll see how it goes.
Because just like me, you have never tried.
I've never tried karaoke. I didn't know what it was. And the spot that we picked was a Japanese karaoke. So you sit in a room that is really well isolated, by the way. Yeah. You go into a room and then you have your own screen, your own music, and you pick and you sing. And I think, I don't know what the rule is, but the rule is maybe that one person sings and everybody else look. But it wasn't case for us.
No, all of us wanted to sing.
All of it.
But it was amazing. It was so
fun.
Much fun. And honestly, like, credits to your friend, because I was also like, you know what? Like I said in the previous episode, somebody is inviting you to karaoke, you say yes.
Exactly.
Because when is the next time someone's gonna invite you to go to karaoke? You don't know.
Exactly.
And then also the concept of Japanese karaoke was completely new to me. Mm-hmm. Because I like the fact that you are isolated just with your group. So it's not like you're in some kind of bar making complete idiot of yourself.
Exactly.
You make an idiot of yourself, but it's like in a controlled environment,
Exactly.
I loved that.
Peer group.
Yes, exactly. So that one I liked.
Yeah.
And actually this very cool place in Malmo called Miyagi. Mm-hmm. Kudos, really
nice. Yeah. So fun.
We can tag them.
Yeah, we can tag them maybe. But yeah.
And we're all, what are we, millennials? No, what are we?
Yeah, we are millennials.
We are millennials.
Yeah, all of us.
I'm like, I've been faking my age too much, so I don't know anymore.
Maybe I'm Gen Z, no.
No, I haven't been faking my age.
No.
It's fine. But yes, so I love the millennials picks of the music.
Yeah.
I loved how, all the goodies, what was it? There was some good songs there.
Yeah, but you know what? Because nobody wanted to pick songs to be in line, so I was like, let me just pick some random songs from. Because it was me, like some of them.
Okay.
So I looked and then I was like, okay, the simple ones. So let's start with something simple. And I was like, okay, scanning through that list. So I picked whatever I thought everybody would know, and then I went to favorites because karaoke favorites. I thought, okay, well, favorites is favorites. You know. So I went through those as well, and I think that was really what would set the mood, like that, the Christmas song. And then somebody else picked something, and then when we went through that, there was like, okay, everybody was in the mood, everybody was feeling engaged in that karaoke. Yeah.
I like the fact that given that there were different people invited, like not everybody knew everybody. Mm-hmm. I only knew you, your husband, and our friend, but the rest were other people. But everybody kind of managed to relax to the point that nobody really cared. Everybody just screaming their lungs out.
Yeah, I lost my voice.
It was so funny. It was so funny because by the time we came out, you were just like...
trying to sing the last songs, and I was just like, every time it was a little bit of a higher note, I was like...
But I'm even considering that this could be something to do for my next year's birthday.
Yeah.
Would be so much fun, like, to do it. And you know what I would do differently next time? Mm-hmm. Like, let's just say if I knew who the guests are, like let's say for example it's us going out with all like other girlfriends of ours. Mm-hmm. I would be like, let's make a curated list even before we arrive. We have all the right songs, everything exactly what we want to sing, so when we arrive we just go put it in the queue.
Yes.
order the drinks,
Yeah, and make things happen.
and then just, let it loose. Not hold ourselves back.
No, but I like that we didn't held ourselves back. Like none of us did.
None of us.
None of
and
us
everybody had fun, I think.
Yeah, everybody. I think at least, I think all of us had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it was so unexpectedly fun. And
It
that's
was.
what I think was like the best thing about it.
Yeah.
It
was really, I came back home in such a good mood.
Yeah.
In such a good mood.
Yeah. We did as well, but it was something. It made me smile, and I texted our friend the day after, and I said like, "This was so fun." Like for me, it was unexpected. He kind of had maybe an idea that it was gonna be fun, but it also, I feel like it depends on who you go with. Because if you went with people that would be like just sitting on that couch and wanted you to perform, then it wouldn't be so much fun.
No, you have to go there with people who are ready to not take themselves too seriously.
Exactly.
And actually, it's so healthy to not take yourself too seriously time after time and just have fun and don't think about how it looks like.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Really, I really, it gave me energy for like the rest of the week, really, even though I was very tired, but a different kind of energy kicker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, I mean, I know I repeat myself all the time, but like December, it feels to me this year like a calm one, but at the same time really busy one.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe because I continue raising the bar constantly. I feel like every time I've reached certain good level of how I want things to work when it comes to my work, my business, my private life, my hobbies, everything that I have to do. I feel like as soon as it just reaches some kind of good level, suddenly it just becomes the new baseline, and I'm just like, higher, and at this point, like last couple of weeks, I'm just like, okay, it's too much, because after that weekend, I'm not gonna lie, it was a Saturday, it was a fully booked Saturday. I also met a friend on a Sunday for some hours. On a Monday, I took 2 naps.
Yeah.
My smartwatch calculated that in those 2 naps I slept like over 3 hours.
Yeah.
It definitely says, that the body is tired.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know, I try to all the time think about how to find energy again.
Yeah.
Then again, you cannot take energy from nowhere. You cannot run on fumes.
No, exactly.
So I'm like, every time I feel like for a nap, if there is a possibility, if there is a chance to have a nap, I'm like, nap.
Yeah. I feel similarly, but different, because I have 2 kids. I've talked about it a million times, but like, it's exhausting, and it's also the sun. There is less and less hours during the day of the sun, so there's nothing to fuel you from that part, and December is usually, November, December are very intense month when it comes to work.
Yeah.
I get to skip that part this year, but I also have another human being I'm taking care of, so it's
you skip that one for this year only.
Exactly.
That's gonna come back.
Exactly.
But I don't know. It's I know it's maybe like not such a sexy topic to talk about, like that. Oh my God, it's so busy and we are tired, but because it kind of like, how are you special? Everybody's busy and everybody's tired, but at the same time, like, I walk around all the time thinking about how to feel better, how to have more energy, and it's not even about that, because one thing is to have energy, but another thing is like when you actually have to have focus and create something and have new ideas, it doesn't come out of nowhere.
No.
And one thing that actually helps me is that I think just like do sports, sleep, stuff like that.
But I mean, the basics are the most important, as one of my yoga teachers said at some point to me, and I thought, because I was also going through a period where I was tired, there was too much around, and she said something that stuck with me, that you can't pour from an empty cup.
No, you cannot.
And it's so simple.
Yeah.
But it's so true that you have to really, make sure that you charge your batteries with the most simple things, that eating good food, sleeping right, going out, taking some fresh air, training a little bit, not overdo it either, because it's important, but it's important to make sure that you do things that give you the energy to then produce further.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's challenging, especially when you are this kind of person that wants everything and wants to say yes to everything, and but talking about pouring your own cup.
Yeah.
I have news in my apartment.
Yeah.
That now I have. Did I mention last time that I have a sofa? If I did, sorry, but I just want to repeat. I have a sofa. And now
a TV stand.
A TV on a TV stand.
Yes.
So it's getting so cozy, and actually, I might soon be able to just lay down and watch telly. I haven't connected the telly yet, but honestly, I love this feeling at home, just to lay down on the couch and watch some TV.
Yeah. How does it feel like to live by yourself? You haven't done it in a long time.
I haven't done it in a long time.
And now you've been doing it for a while, so I can ask.
Yeah. It's interesting that you ask, because this, again, we have some kind of telepathic connection, because this is something that I've been thinking about lately.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. Because, it's interesting, I would say. One thing is that, I would say now, after some time has passed, it kind of really kicks in that you are alone for big portions of time. Although I'm out all the time and I'm doing something all the time, and digitally I have friends around me all the time, and there are voice notes coming from people that I speak to daily, and we speak, and so even if I don't meet people physically, then it doesn't mean that I don't have anyone to talk to. But yeah, it kind of like right now I feel like it's been several months like now in my permanent place, and I feel like, okay, yeah, so this is how it is to live alone. No, okay. and I've lived alone before. It's not like I've always lived with someone. I have had my own places and my own routines and everything, but it's this time it feels different. I'm trying to approach it with curiosity. I don't feel lonely. I feel like knocking. I don't feel lonely. I'm very aware that I'm alone in big portions of time, but I don't feel lonely. And I think that is like something that is really important for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. It's like one day you're like, come home, dance to loud music, Then sometimes you have like a shitty day and you like just lie under the blanket, and then of course every single evening of mine is literally like home improvement projects, because there's always something to fix, always something to screw or unscrew.
Yeah.
So far, I still have a lot of things missing. I haven't connected internet, I haven't connected television, I still don't have lamps. So there's a lot of things to do, but I've started cooking more at my own kitchen. I enjoy that. When I moved in at the beginning, I was like, how do you even do this,
Yeah.
Like where to start, what are my routines, but now I'm like kind of cooking a little bit more, so it's fun. What else? I don't know. Yesterday, for example, I had the major 360 degrees catastrophe with Thousand Island sauce.
Yeah.
Like, I kid you not. I just, try to push it out, and just suddenly there was something stuck into the in that thing, you know, the what is it, you know, where the sauce comes out. Anyways, and it just splashed. It splashed all over carpet, all over my clothes, all over the kitchen that I actually just recently had cleaned, like properly, you know, like extra. And I was just standing there in the kitchen alone, laughing. I was just laughing out loud on my own, because I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah. And I do that a lot. I laugh a lot alone when I'm at home. I see something funny, I laugh out loud. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't, I don't feel like a loner. No. Just because I live alone. No. Feels, but I'm very aware of the fact that I live alone now.
Yeah. That's good. Sometimes I think to myself how it would be to live alone again. But you know, I'm far away from that.
Yeah, that might be the dream that never comes true.
But it's but that's good. It's important that you don't feel lonely. Like, of course you're alone because you live by yourself. So yeah, you go to work, and whenever you have to cook a meal, most of the time you are alone when you come from work, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, but it's important that you don't feel lonely. I remember when I moved to Sweden, I felt very lonely, and I felt alone, and I felt very lonely because, you know, your life just turns upside down, and you move to a country that culture is completely different from where I come from or where I came from. So it was interesting, but then it was also a much bigger change, because then you change countries and everything. You just moved out, and you still have your friends, and you still have everybody, but it was also a long time ago, so it was harder to keep in touch with people that, you know, that you were friends with. It wasn't as easy as it is now.
In a way it is. In a way, people say like that nowadays, you know, because of the modern world where people stay kind of to themselves or in front of the screens, that it's harder to create some kind of connections. But well, I don't want to jinx it, but I don't feel like that. I feel like people are quite open to human connections, and like you said, you know, I live alone, but so are millions of other people. You know,
Sweden is the country with the biggest amount of people living, single household people.
Exactly, and I see that on my neighbors, and it's funny because, the building where I live in, at least my the level at which I live, all the neighbors are living alone.
Oh,
there
really?
are no couples. Because the apartments are smaller, so obviously, like, you cannot be like, you know, a huge family in 49 square meters.
No.
And the apartments are probably similar or the same. So it's really interesting to see that, you know, that actually, like, big portion of that apartment building, at least one side, they're only single people, or like, you know, single households. That's what I mean. Whenever I feel like, okay, oh my god, I live alone, millions of others live alone, so it's fine.
It's completely fine.
And honestly, I'd rather be alone than in a place where I feel like I don't want to be, or that I'd never want to be home.
Exactly.
But you mentioned being lonely. I know that feeling as well. Also, it was one period in Denmark where there were also a lot of changes, and I was suddenly like in a different part of town. My routines looked a lot different than I had been accustomed to, and the people around me, kind of also, you know, fizzled out, if you can say so, you know, because sometimes it happens like that. And I felt incredibly lonely, not just alone, but also so lonely that it hurt.
Exactly.
And and you know what? I don't know if you can relate to that, but when you're lonely and you're ashamed of that, I don't know, I felt a lot of shame, like as if it was my fault, or like that it was something that I did wrong, and that's why I was lonely, or that like I couldn't find the right people, or I don't know. But But I was also young and...
Yeah, but I think it also, you know, because when you're young, you are also much more insecure in who you are, and and every time you do something or there is something that happens, you're like you wonder if that's a definition of who you are. Is that a definition of me? And now you are much more mature. You know who you are, and you know that, you know, even though, I mean, you don't feel lonely, but even if sometimes I feel lonely, I'm just like, but wait a sec, you know?
Yeah, and I think that. What helps is that it is about like self-confidence and actually like taking a step outside the home and trying to find your tribe and actually, can I share something?
Yeah.
Talking about trying to find your tribe or like trying to find your people. Well, yeah, we've talked about that with the kind of more like now it's been more than half a year ago, I would say. You know, my relationship status changing also changed a lot about like how I saw my lifestyle. You know, all my closest friends are family people. Everybody have kids, husbands, you know, all that. And suddenly I found myself that my life right now looks a bit different, which is not a bad thing, but it just looks different and the planning is different, and I was like, well, you know what, I definitely should go out there and find people that are similar to me as well. Not that I need new friends, but
no, but I get it.
But like maybe, you know, someone that you can call more spontaneously, because I have a couple of friends like that. I can I already, but you know, I was like, I need to know more people here in this town altogether. So I've been trying to meet some people through different kind of, you know, networking and stuff like that. And there is one thing that it's kind of like interesting, is that I lately also have found people that are definitely wrong for me.
Yeah.
And you know what? I love it, because, you know, I love to go like and this is not like within the context of dating. It's more like just about networking and you know, getting to know people in this city. It's just like I've met some people that is definitely not my vibe, and I love that, because then you're like you kind of, I'm always open. I try to be, you know, open-minded. I don't think that everybody that I meet have to be the same as me. No. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know.
Yeah.
But then at some point you realize, no. This is not my vibe. No. This is not my standard, and I love that feeling, because then once you admit that to yourself, like, I'm home.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like it's interesting, and yeah, I know that, you know, that when you're honest and when you're like just out there doing things that you're interested in, you're going to find people that you click with, and someone that you can just pick up the phone and talk to, and I don't know, go for coffee, or I don't even know what.
But I wonder, because when I think about myself, when it comes to, like, you know, people, like as you say, like friends and picking new friends, I feel the same. I feel in a little bit that I feel almost too comfortable in my own, you know, company. That again, I have 2 kids, so they take a lot of energy, and of course work, like when I'm working normally, it also takes a lot of you know, time, and it takes a lot of energy. But how much energy do you have left, and do you want to put that energy into somebody who's just you know, or do you want to actually save it more for yourself and then wait for that right person or your friend that you actually like can't wait to see and stuff like that?
Exactly. For me, a huge indicator, and I think that it's about everything, doesn't matter like what kind of connection it is, if it's more professional, maybe like a work friend, or I don't know, whatever, somebody who really wants to reach out to you and is always like, oh, but we have to go and have a coffee, and we have to go and have a coffee, and you're like, yeah, sure, but actually you think it's not.
We're never gonna have coffee.
Yeah, and nothing personal, but like I don't want to skip the gym for you, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But
on Wednesdays I actually have my this class, and I am not willing to skip it for you.
We're not skipping Pilates.
No, exactly. Saturday morning Pilates for you. No.
But it is a lot about like I try to always think about how am I feeling after this interaction.
Yeah.
Do I feel easy? Am I at ease? Or do I feel more like drained? And if I feel like I'm kind of drained, then I'm trying to, you know, just...
Yeah, but it's good to observe.
Yeah.
And see how you're feeling. That's definitely true.
Exactly. But it is a little bit within that topic of like, how it is to be alone, live alone.
Yeah.
Like, again, being in this town, kind of still with the friends that I still have. Yeah. But at the same time feeling that, would be nice to know a little bit more people here. Because when actually that's one thing, that when you're in a relationship, you kind of like unknowingly a little bit maybe isolate yourself. I wouldn't say like isolate, but you know,
but I think priorities are somewhere else. I think that's what it is.
Exactly. You, and when you're on your own, you're like, okay, let's go see like what other people are doing.
You know?
So it's fun. I approach this with curiosity always.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah. Another reason why I think it's for me been important to look for maybe new connections is also in the connection of my business. I always try to see, are there people similar to me that are doing similar thing? Someone to share all the ups and downs in that kind of not completely professional sense, but like maybe more on the personal level. Because one thing that I can say is really hard is building something on your own in complete silence. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of like moments when good things happen and nobody really claps for you, and also shitty things happen and nobody really holds your hand. You're just kind of on your own. And sometimes I gotta say I long for, you know, knowing more people that are also kind of in a similar boat like me. Juggling between corporate work, trying to make my own business work. It's not easy, and it would be nice to have someone who's just like in the same and be like, I don't know. So, but I hope I'll find that tribe somewhere. It has to be the right one.
It has to be the right one, because
whatever, it doesn't have to be whatever.
No.
Then I just sit alone. It's fine. And protect the peace.
Exactly. But it's so funny because I think about this podcast and like we have each other. So when there's something like if there is like, we gained new subscribbers, like yay, you know. Yay us. So I can imagine that if you don't have subscribers, but you know, if you're doing it by yourself, you're just like yay, or this reel has performed really well, yay us, or but if it's just you're just yay me. Off to the next one.
So it's really good to do it like two, especially also like when one is like kind of maybe tired, the other one can pick up and say, hey, but you know, let's book that Tuesday. You know?
Exactly.
And then you're like, okay, let's book the Tuesday. You know. But I think being every time doing something challenging always also highlights what kind of emotional human needs are connected to this as well. Because we're not robots, we're not just projects.
No.
We're not just our work.
And how many times can you just think to yourself like, but where was I last year? You know? I mean, you can do that once in a while, but not every time when something goes, you know, you're like, but last year this time I would have wished to be here, you know?
Sometimes you just have to feel
sorry for yourself.
Sorry for yourself. Although, yeah, I mean, at the same time, on another note, I hope that at some point at this podcast I can share about like things that I'm building. But
when you're ready, we'll
ready.
we'll get back here.
Yes,
and talk about it.
Exactly.
I have tried. I've already said it to you off camera, but I have tried, and I've gone to a lymphatic drainage massage. And I've been behind the scenes. I have been talking about it for literally years, that I wanted to do it.
Yes.
But it was never the right time, never the right, I don't know, whatever, focus. It was never the priority. But I went. It was good. I don't know if I have no idea if it was good or not, because I have never done anything like this. So it's like it felt nice. 1.5 hours went by like this. And you know, as out of massage, you just come out and you're just so relaxed. You're just like, you know, sleepy eyes. And I was just like, well, I don't know if it was a good lymphatic drainage. I don't know, but it felt good.
Nice. But like, what is like the whole idea behind it, or like what is the promise? Like
the promise is that if you are like, well, I don't have any pains or anything like that, but if you have some pains and if you have like water retention and stuff like that, you can go to a lymphatic drainage where like they guide the lymph out, and then throughout the day or two you're supposed to drink a lot of water before and after, and then you're supposed, from what I read, and then it's supposed to like take the toxins and drain the lymph, and then, you know, some celebrities do it before they have like big event to like get skinnier. Apparently, but I don't know.
Yes, I can imagine that you're like maybe less puffy.
Exactly.
If you're like tendency to be like more.
Exactly, and I wasn't feeling like I'm puffy, but that's what I said this morning to Alex. Or yesterday evening. I was like, am I imagining it, or am I less puffy? You know, did I imagine it or not?
Or is this placebo?
Yeah, is this placebo or not? But you know, I'm at 6 months postpartum mark, so my body is now getting even more back to what it was before, and I've noticed it before I went to the massage, so it could also be that, you know, and so I don't know if it was this or which one of it is, but I feel less puffy, that's for sure.
Nice.
But I also feel tired. But I don't know if it was the massage's fault or not.
Would you do it again?
I would definitely do it again, but I would want to try somebody else to see if it's the right one, you know, if it was the good one or not, because I have nothing to compare it to. Yeah, but she also was doing like, I looked at her website, and that same lady was doing like Reiki healing and stuff, and you know I want to do that. That's another thing on my bucket list.
Yeah, but it has to be like the right time, the right vibe.
Exactly, and the right Reiki, you know,
because the right Reiki,
because if you can heal the energy, you can also destroy the energy. So you really have to, I mean, you know, voodoo and all of the things that I believe in, but I believe that it has to be the right person, the right time and stuff. But I will definitely try it out again.
Otherwise, if you're like with the wrong one, it can just turn into like an ugly exorcism.
Yeah, exactly, like a rotten egg that just somebody like puts in you, and then you just feel like, why am I feeling like this? Like, why am I feeling this wrong?
Yeah,
but it's not you, it's the Reiki healing.
But yeah, it's fun. Talking about some beauty procedures, what I did, what is new, and also
what did you do?
I did also a new thing. Well, I go to fix my eyebrows with the threading, you know, where they go with the thread.
That's so painful.
It is painful-ish. Depends on the day. If you're like more, if you're more.
It depends on the cycle day.
Yeah, it is also
actually
depends on the cycle, like how sensitive you are. But sometimes it hurts like hell. Sometimes it's all right. But I like the threading because I feel like you can, you don't have to do it that often, and they do it well, and kind of Yeah. But this time I asked them to like thread my whole face.
Ooh.
so yeah, basically like they took out everything here, upper lip. Here I think they do it with also with the eyebrows, but like everything here. And actually it feels really, really good. And they say that it's actually a good idea to do, because then like all the skincare goes in better. And also because I have like the tendency that I get like some kind of like small pimples, like small inflammations, and sometimes they also come from the hair.
Yes.
So I decided to do that. So that's kind of like, yeah.
So you're all threaded up.
Yeah.
We have a Christmas work Christmas party, so you're just basically prepared. Exactly.
But yeah, so that was, yeah, if we're sharing the beauty.
Yeah, but it's funny that you say that, because I've been thinking about something like beauty related, and I feel like I really need to do something. I mean, maybe not threading the whole face, but I'm thinking of going and doing something. I've also talked about it so many times. I want to actually go to Poland.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, and I want to just, explore my options, because I am very much, I'm against Botox and stuff. Or not against, like, you do whatever you want to do, but it's not something I want to do. Yeah. And I want to do all of the things that are a step before Botox, I want to try, and I feel like I'm 35. And I'm 35, and I start to feel like, the body is aging. I can see also on my stomach. I have now gone through 2 pregnancies, and after the first one, the stomach went back kind of okay, and now the second time around, it's going back, but not as okay as the first. I mean, it's still fine. 6 months is fine, but like, it's I can feel that the body is not taking things in the same way it did when I was 25, obviously. So I'm feeling like, okay, maybe it's time to start thinking about my face.
There is this one thing that I want to do.
What is it?
Because there is this one thing, it's called Morpheus 8 or Morpheus 4, I don't know, but it's like...
From Matrix? Red or blue pill?
Yes, exactly, from Matrix. But it's like kind of like a laser, like a really strong laser. That is, they say that it's like the one step before you go under this knife.
Okay.
And last time I was at my dermatologist's because they have that Morpheus at their...
Well, Morpheus, let me know you. I want to know you.
It's worth Googling, by the way.
Yeah.
But it's like, really effective, like facelift kind of with the lasers. And I asked my dermatologist, I was like, do you think I would benefit from that? And she was like, not really, like, because the things are...
It's not gonna work on you.
No, actually, she said, like, it's not that bad with you yet, so you don't really, like, need it.
Well, that's good, so nice. Because I was like, oh, it's too late for you. You need to go under the knife.
Yeah.
No,
but then she said that there is, like, one, a little bit like a milder thing.
Ooh.
It's called, what is it called? Like something photo laser something, where they also go with the light. And it smoothens out your skin. It kind of activates the collagen production in your skin.
That's what we want.
Exactly. It takes off pigmentation and also heals like the small capillaries that are, because I have that like
me
here
too.
And here.
I mean, you're 30 plus, so obviously.
But it can be from many things also, you can have slimmer, like skin types are so many.
Exactly.
So yeah, she actually recommended that one. And I wanted to do it already when I was in Latvia back last time in October, but I got sick, so I couldn't do it. But maybe this time. Yeah.
I need to go to Poland. I need to do all of those things.
I'm coming with you. I'm telling you, I'm coming with you.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's
do it. Yes, exactly. We come back snatched, Everybody's like, what happened to them? But I've I don't know if I mentioned it to you actually, but I have, speaking of beauty things, I have read about this M-Sculpt, which is this thing that it's like, and I'm thinking of doing it on my stomach since, kids. Because it's supposed to be this thing that like sends pulses to your stomach. And I've seen results from it. And then usually, of course, they tell you that you should go multiple sessions, but I want to try one and see if I even see any difference.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to like help not only the skin, but also like the muscles to get back together. So we will see. We'll see. I really want to try it, but I asked my best friend, ChatGPT, and it told me to wait a little bit. That it's 6 months. I should wait a couple of months more to do it. But once I can, I think I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Once I'm there, because what do I have to lose?
Nothing.
I will lose money, maybe. That's but it's not that much. It's not like going under the scalpel or anything.
Yeah.
And one more thing, I've seen somewhere, and I've noticed this trend, and of course my algorithm feels what I'm into these days, and I saw somebody comment that like these days nobody has like people are so good at getting plastic surgery or whatever, like laser and stuff like that, that there's not a lot of people or celebrities that have like heavier eyelids anymore.
Yeah.
Because everybody is just cutting this thing out or lasering it out. And it's so interesting because I have been thinking that. I was like, there's nobody anymore with those like heavier eyelid look.
Yeah, yeah. That's the same, like, but that's the thing about like all these like alterations on the body that have become mainstream. It's the same, like, not that a lot of people have like crooked tooth. Everybody has straight smiles.
Yeah.
Even though, that's because, it's so easy now and so available.
Yeah. And you don't even have to have the braces that are visible. You now have the Invisalign that you can just get, and
exactly.
You don't even know that it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or also like the breasts. There are so many like fixed breasts.
Yeah, and the trends are also changing. So now apparently the trend is that it looks very natural. It's just like a little bit enhanced.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm all for like just glowing and be like glowing and looking great. And if that requires a little bit of like
exactly. But I wanna try out some laser.
Yeah.
I need to see, but I also want to maybe go like, as you said, like go somewhere where they tell me like, hey, looking at you, you need this.
That reminds me of that episode in the Sex and the City where Samantha, she went for something, and then she asked I think she went to like plastic surgeon for the breasts. I can't remember. But then she asked him like what else you could do, and he just drew everything like with the red pen, like every single thing, and she saw herself in the mirror and she was like, oh.
But I think that is actually very much like there was an issue for a while, and I think maybe now it's less probably still happening, but there's a bunch of celebrities that don't look anything, or they don't look a lot like what they did 15 years ago.
Yeah. And you have to be also careful with like
exactly
these procedures, like especially when it comes to like really cutting things, is that everybody looks a lot the same.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, everybody does how they want.
Yeah, of course, but it's a little bit of that cookie cutter, like you're supposed to, now it's everybody's supposed to have large breasts, now everybody's supposed to, or the trend is to have big butt, now the trend is to have smaller breasts, and now the trend is to do whatever, like it's, okay, calm down.
Yeah, and especially also face, there is this one facelift that is kind of like Kylie Jenner. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's a facelift, but it's like a method where they put the Botox.
Yeah.
So there's like the lips, of course, because everybody at some point needed Kylie Jenner lips, or
even Kylie Jenner needed Kylie Jenner lips.
Indeed. Yes. And then the chin.
Yeah.
And then also like the cheekbones here, and then like because of those features that are very strong, like everybody's face kind of looks the same. Yeah. The lips, the chin, the cheekbones, they are enhanced.
Eyelids as well.
Enhanced with some kind of Botox tricks.
Yeah.
But it's funny actually now when I talk about chin. Last time I was at another cosmetologist also in Riga, and she was like cleaning my face and everything, and she was like, "Do you have the implant here?"
Really?
Yeah, I was like, no, it's like my real chin. She's like, you know what? It's really popular now to have an implant here.
Well, look
or like
at
a Botox.
Yeah. Now you have a popular chin.
Yeah, and I got it all for free.
Exactly. So,
I hear some noises.
Yeah, exactly.
And that thinks it means that
it's a sign for us to sign off.
your family's back.
Yes.
And I think it's time to really, firstly, cool to catch up with you.
Yes, really cool to catch up with you.
And I'm so happy to share all our impressions of things that we've been up to lately.
Yeah.
Should we do some girls planning?
Yes, we should. I want to start.
Yes,
I'm always the
yours.
first one, but I'm really excited for that one. And it hit me.
Tell me.
And I need to take my note because I want to say it word by word. Okay. And my girls planning of the episode of the day is: you repeat the lesson until you learn it.
Oh my God.
And I thought this was so powerful.
Yeah.
When I saw it, this quote came somewhere up for me, and I thought to myself, yeah,
yep,
that's exactly it.
It's true.
Yeah, it keeps on appearing until you have learned it.
Yeah, it's true because I've heard this saying somewhere, and thank you for reminding it, because it really is so that you just keep on stepping in, the same kind of situation, and it keeps and it usually gives you the same result. So unless you relearn,
exactly, readjust, understand what's happening or that it's happening, you will never move on. Yeah, you'll never move forward. So that was a really good lesson. I was like, oh yeah, that's it.
That hits, yeah. That really hits you.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. What about yours?
I have a simpler one, the one that is maybe not as deep, but something that I've been practicing. I know that I mentioned in the last episode that I'm kind of 15 minutes to going off grid when it comes to social media and stuff. I cannot because of some work stuff, but at the same time, I can definitely take some more breaks. And I actually have my girls planning is put a phone on a flight mode from the morning till lunch. There's rarely something that is going to happen that is going to require your attention. So if you woke up at 7 a.m. and by 12 only you put on your phone because the notifications and everything, I have apps blocked and stuff, but I still get notifications. So I put really flight mode, because I know if I'm going to get an email, I still don't have time until 12 to react on it. I still will have to wait after. Or if I get some kind of important message on social media, I still don't have time until 12 to get back to it. So I might as well just put it on flight mode and get my things done. And honestly, it's working, and I get better focus and I'm less tired. Yeah.
And I also can imagine, because the best focus is in the morning before you get a little tired throughout the day. So yeah, perfect.
So yeah, that is my girls planning of the week. Give it a try.
Yes.
See how it goes, because it can really help to get things done a bit easier, lighter. Yeah. Not so distracted. Yeah. Especially, given that I've been myself complaining that I'm tired all the time. Yeah. Part of it's
and it's also the blue light and stuff like that. So yeah. 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 That sounds really good. That's very good. I will also do that. But one more thing to add to yours is that I actually went in at some point and turned off the notification for things I don't want to know about. And whenever I download a new app or an update comes up, or I accidentally clicked on something, I get nope. I don't want this notification. If I want to use the app, I will use the app. Unless it's emails, I usually check it myself. I don't need a notification that I got an email. Exactly. The only thing I have is Instagram and Messenger. Yeah. And these are the two I'm interested in. Otherwise, and kindergarten. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't need anything. Yes. So that's also my add-on to yours. Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. It was really fun. Yes. And I'm so looking forward to the next episode. That is going to be the episode 10. So kind of like an anniversary almost. Yes. Anniversary, Christmas, New Year's Eve, new beginnings, old beginnings. Yes. And I hope you enjoyed this conversation, and I hope you join us also for the next one when we are full on Christmas and New Year's vibes. Yes, sounds amazing. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Bye.